Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, my child, for tonight the shadows move differently around you. The one who carried a mask before you now feels exposed, undone, and humiliated by your unexpected strength." Their heart trembled with disbelief, for they never thought you would rise with such boldness. They thought you would remain silent, trapped in the corners of their control. But your action shattered their illusion. They never imagined you had the courage to step forward. And now their envy has turned into a burning desire to undo what you've built. You must not underestimate the seriousness of this moment. Every whisper behind closed doors carries your name spoken with both awe and bitterness. This person's pride has been wounded, and instead of letting go, they are planning to twist the truth in their favor. Their fear of being exposed is what drives their desperate attempts against you. Do not look away, because every step you take now determines the course of your destiny. The heavens watch you with piercing eyes, ensuring that your journey is protected. Even as they plot, your path is being shielded by a power greater than theirs. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They want to see you stumble, to see you break, because in their eyes, your success is their greatest defeat. But they do not understand your strength was never borrowed from them. It was born from the fire of trials that only made you stronger. You must remember their shock came because they underestimated you. The very thing they tried to hide from you is now being revealed for all to see. Their masks are slipping, and they are afraid of what will come next. The truth is, they cannot destroy what is divinely ordained. No matter how many shadows they gather, no matter how many traps they try to lay, your light remains untouchable. They may want to see you fall, but every attempt will only elevate you higher. Archangel Michael says, "Your enemies tremble not because of who you are, but because of the power standing beside you." The fire within you cannot be dimmed, and heaven itself will defend you at the moment they strike. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, they thought you would collapse under the weight of betrayal, but instead you rose higher than ever. The resilience you showed has left them restless, pacing and plotting in silence. Their shock has turned into envy, and envy into an unshakable obsession. What they once laughed at now terrifies them. Your presence reminds them of what they can never be. And this truth eats away at their pride. They wanted you to stay beneath them, but you walked away from the cage they built. Now their whispers are growing louder. They are speaking to others, gathering people to stand against you, hoping to isolate you. But they do not realize every alliance they build is already falling apart from within. Every time they plan, a force greater than them intercepts. Their schemes collapse like fragile glass. While you continue to stand tall, their fear deepens, for each attempt only makes your light brighter. Type Amen to get blessing. 555. The roads they walk on are shaky because guilt follows them like a shadow. They replay what you did in their mind over and over, unable to comprehend how you turned the tables. They cannot accept that their time of control is ending. You have become a mirror that reflects their true self, and what they see is weakness. They hate this reflection because it strips them of the illusion they built for years. You have forced them to face what they've hidden. But do not be afraid, for heaven has already seen their thoughts. Every plot is recorded. Every intention revealed before it can even touch you. You are guarded in ways you cannot yet understand. Archangel Michael says, stand firm because what is meant for you cannot be taken by anyone's hands. This is the promise over your life, an unbreakable seal that no jealousy can erase. Their plans are nothing more than smoke against the wind. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They are watching you more closely than ever before. Each step you take leaves them unsettled, for they cannot predict your next move anymore. The control they once held over your story has slipped from their hands. Their mind is restless, filled with visions of your eyes. They want to silence you, to stop you, to erase what you have become. But no matter how hard they try, the truth remains stronger than their lies. They cannot stand the thought of your name being lifted higher. The sound of your victory is unbearable to their ears. Every blessing you receive feels to them like a wound that will never heal. Their desire to see you fall has become their only obsession. Yet in chasing this obsession, they are walking straight into their own downfall. They cannot see that every trap they lay for you will become their own. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. They whisper in corners, but heaven hears them before the words can escape their lips. They walk in shadows, but light exposes every path they choose. Nothing is hidden that will not be revealed at the right time. Your rise was not an accident and they know it. They fear that the power surrounding you will continue to expand. That fear is why they tremble when your name is mentioned. The more they resist you, the more their strength collapses. The more they fight, the weaker they become. This is why their shock has turned into desperation. Archangel Michael says, those who wanted to see you broken will witness your rise instead. Their anger cannot stop your destiny, for what is written above cannot be erased by hands below. You will continue to rise while they continue to fall. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. Their jealousy is no longer quiet. It drips through their tone, their eyes, and their silence. Even when they smile, you can feel the tension hidden beneath their mask. They cannot accept that the power has shifted into your hands. Every time they hear of your progress, their chest tightens. They wanted to see you broken, but instead you stand firm, unshaken by their attempts. Your resilience has left them speechless. The truth is, what shocked them most was your courage. You chose to rise when you had every reason to fall. That single act left them haunted and restless. They replay it in their mind, unable to escape the memory. It burns them that you had the strength to do what they never could. Their envy grows each day, becoming a storm that consumes them. Type Amen to get blessing. 999. Now they watch you in silence, their eyes following you when you least expect it. They are searching for a weakness, but heaven has closed every door against them. No weapon formed against you can touch your destiny. Their whispers are turning into plans, but those plans are collapsing before they even begin. What they do not understand is that you are not standing alone. A divine hand surrounds you at all times. Your strength is not borrowed. It was placed within you long before they tried to take it away. That is why nothing they do can truly harm you. Their time of control is over. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the ones who plot against you, for their end has already been written." You are stepping into a season where your enemies will expose themselves by their own actions. The truth is on your side. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Their eyes betray them even when their lips stay quiet. You can sense their unease when you enter the room, as if your very presence shakes the ground beneath them. They never expected you to carry this much power. What unsettles them most is that your strength doesn't come from what they can see. It flows from a deeper place, a force they cannot touch or understand. That mystery torments them day and night. They try to predict your next move, but you've become unpredictable. Each step you take throws them into confusion. Their desire to control your story is slipping further away. They wanted you trapped in fear, but instead you rose in courage. They wanted you silenced, but instead your voice echoes louder than ever. Their shock has turned into rage and their rage into a secret vow to see you fall. Type Amen to get blessing 222. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Now they gather with others who share their bitterness. Together they whisper your name like a curse, but none of their words can stop what heaven has already begun. Their gathering is built on fear, not strength. One by one, those around them are beginning to doubt. Even their closest allies feel the cracks in their plan. What started in secrecy is falling apart before it even reaches the light. The reason is simple. You are shielded. The moment they aim their schemes at you, a higher hand diverts them. What was meant for harm is turned into stepping stones for your rise. And soon they will realize that the more they fight you, the more they destroy themselves. Their own actions will reveal the truth. Their downfall will be of their own making. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. They walk with a forced smile, but their heart burns with resentment. The memory of your strength is a wound they cannot heal. Every reminder of you makes them restless like a shadow they cannot escape. Their nights are sleepless, filled with thoughts of how you turned everything around. They are trapped in a cycle of bitterness, unable to let go of the shock you caused. What they wanted to bury has become their obsession. The truth is they cannot forgive themselves for underestimating you. They believed you were weak, but you proved them wrong. That realization shattered their pride into pieces. Now they want to rewrite the story to erase your victory and replace it with your downfall. But destiny does not bend to their wishes. The power guiding you is far beyond their reach. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, their footsteps are heavy with envy. Each move poisoned by jealousy. They search for ways to dim your light. Yet every attempt only makes you shine brighter. This is why their anger grows each day. What they planned in secret is already being exposed. Their words are turning against them and their lies are unraveling before the truth. No matter how carefully they hide, their intentions cannot remain hidden. Your spirit carries a fire that blinds those who wish to harm you. It is this fire that keeps you rising. Even when storms rage around you, they cannot extinguish what heaven has lit. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be shaken, for your enemies are digging their own pit. What they desire for you will return upon them. Their downfall will be swift while your rise will be undeniable." Type Amen to get blessing. 555. Their envy has grown into a silent storm. Though they smile in your presence, behind closed doors, their mind rages with schemes. They want to see your joy shattered, your peace stolen, your name dragged low. But what they do not realize is that every attempt against you is already failing. The more they push, the stronger your foundation becomes. Their shock came from underestimating the roots of your strength. They cannot understand why the universe bends in your favor. They see doors opening for you that they cannot explain. It terrifies them because no matter how much they fight, you keep moving forward. Each victory of yours cuts deep into their pride. What you did left them broken and now they want nothing more than to undo it. Their jealousy has turned into a battle they cannot win. Type Amen to get blessing. 666. Even their closest allies are beginning to see the truth. Whispers spread that their obsession with you is consuming them. They are losing control while you continue to gain ground. Their attempts to weaken you are backfiring. Every trap they lay only strengthens your spirit. Every word they twist only reveals their own corruption. Your rise has become unstoppable and they cannot bear to watch it. The very thought of you standing tall feels like an unbearable defeat to them. Yet they cannot stop what is already written. Their downfall is already set in motion. While they plan against you, heaven is preparing a table in your honor. Their bitterness is only sealing their fate. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. Their thoughts are consumed by you day and night. They replay the moment you rose, unable to erase the image of your strength. What once made them feel powerful now makes them feel small. Your success is their greatest fear. Each step you take toward your destiny feels like a knife to their pride. They never believed you could reach this height and that disbelief has broken them. The truth is their envy is destroying them more than you ever could. What they wanted to see happen to you is now happening within themselves. Their bitterness is eating away at their spirit. Still, they continue to watch, waiting for you to stumble. But the ground beneath your feet is too strong to break. Every plan they make collapses before it can touch you. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. Even in silence, you can feel their energy pressing against you. They want to shake your peace, but peace has been wrapped around you like a shield. No shadow can enter the light that surrounds your steps. They have begun to realize that nothing they do can erase your destiny. This realization fuels their desperation. Their shock at your strength has turned into a deep fear of your future. The power around you is not something they can explain. It unnerves them because no matter how much they resist, you remain untouchable. Every attempt they make pushes you closer to greatness. Archangel Michael says, "What was meant to destroy you will only raise you higher." Their desire to see you fall will become the very stage for your victory. What they curse will turn into your blessing. Type Amen to get blessing. 999. They follow you with their eyes, but they will never admit it out loud. Jealousy drips from their silence like poison, hidden yet sharp. Their heart cannot bear the glow that surrounds you. Each blessing you receive feels like a wound to their pride. They wish they could steal it, but it was never meant for them. What was written for you cannot be erased by their envy. Their anger grows in secret. They whisper lies in the dark, trying to twist the story in their favor. But truth always pierces through, leaving them exposed. The more they resist, the more they fall apart. Their spirit weakens each day as yours grows stronger. This battle is already decided, though they cannot see it yet. Type Amen to get blessing. 1111. They thought they could silence you with pressure. Instead, your voice became louder. Your presence became undeniable. Their shock turned into fear. For nothing they do can undo your rise. Even when they try to celebrate, their smile is false. Beneath it lies the bitterness of defeat. Every victory of yours reminds them of their failure. You have become a light too bright to dim. No darkness can swallow what is divinely lit. They cannot escape the truth. You are chosen for more. Their attempts to block you are crumbling like sand castles against the tide. Every move they make is empty while every step you take is guided. Their downfall is already unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing. 1212. They walk into rooms pretending nothing is wrong, but their eyes give away the storm inside them. The thought of your strength shakes their very core. What you did was more than an action. It was a revelation they cannot forget. They thought you would stay silent forever. But your courage became a sound that echoed louder than all their lies. That sound still haunts them, reminding them of their weakness. Now they want to erase your light, but it's far too late. Once light has broken through darkness, it cannot be hidden again. Their struggle is against destiny itself. Every move they make against you is like fire burning in their own hands. They are trapped by the same schemes they created for you. The more they try, the more they fail. Type Amen to get blessing. 1313. Even those they trusted are beginning to see the truth. Their allies sense the weight of their bitterness and it drives people away. What they meant for your harm is isolating them instead. Their mind grows darker as they realize the truth. You are untouchable. They cannot stop what has already been written for you. This is why their rage feels endless. But even in their rage, they are powerless. Every whisper, every plot, every plan collapses like fragile glass. The power shielding you is greater than all of their anger combined. Archangel Michael says, "Stand in your strength, for the heavens walk with you." Those who want to see you broken will only witness your rise. What they planned in secret will turn into your public victory. Type Amen to get blessing. 1414. Their pride has been pierced and now they bleed silently in envy. Every time they see your face, it reminds them of the moment they lost control. That memory is the wound they cannot heal. They never thought you could rise so high. They never believed you would break the limits they set for you. Yet your strength has shattered every barrier they built. Your very existence is their greatest shock. The light you carry exposes the lies they hide behind. They cannot escape the truth that now follows them everywhere. This is why they want to see you fall, because your victory proves their failure. It is a mirror they cannot face. A truth too heavy for their pride. Their desire to see you broken grows darker each day. Type Amen to get blessing. 1515. They spread whispers thinking they can turn others against you. But those whispers crumble in the presence of your truth. Lies cannot stand where light is revealed. Every time they try to corner you, a door opens that they cannot shut. What they plan in darkness is overturned in the brightness of day. They are trapped in a cycle of their own making. Your courage is the flame that burns through their envy. The strength you showed has already secured your place. No hand raised against you will succeed. Their downfall is no longer a matter of if, but when. Each moment they resist you, they dig themselves deeper into the pit they prepared. And soon the whole world will see it unfold. Tape men to get blessing. 1616. They carry your name on their tongue, but never with honor. Every time they speak it, it's heavy with jealousy and bitterness. They cannot accept that you rose beyond their control. Your presence exposes their weakness. Even when you are silent, your strength speaks louder than their words. This silence terrifies them more than anything else. They wanted to see you crawl, but instead you stood tall. That moment shook them like an earthquake, breaking every illusion they held. They never thought you would escape their shadow. Now their envy has turned into a desperate hunger. They will stop at nothing to see your downfall, but destiny has already locked the doors against them. What they wish for you will return to them instead. Type Amen to get blessing. 1717. Their closest circle feels the shift. The loyalty they once had is starting to fade as the cracks in their mask grow wider. People are beginning to see the truth that was hidden for so long. Their fear grows with every new light that shines on you. The more you rise, the more they shrink into the background. The balance of power is no longer in their favor. They whisper in the dark, but heaven hears them clearly. Their words carry no weight against your protection. Every curse they try to release falls back on their own head. You are rising with a force that cannot be denied. No scheme can cancel the hand that guides you. What was set in motion for you cannot be undone. Type Amen to get blessing. 1818. They cannot hide the heaviness in their spirit anymore. Every time your name is spoken, they flinch as if it cuts them deeply. Their shock at your strength has become their endless torment. You became what they never thought you could be. The fire inside you grew beyond their reach. That is why their jealousy feels like a chain tightening around them. They wanted to see you stumble, but instead you soared higher than they imagined. The ground beneath them shakes as they watch you climb. Their fear is rooted in the fact that you cannot be stopped. This is why their eyes follow you even in silence. Their mind obsesses over your every move. They are haunted by the image of your victory. Type Amen to get blessing. 1919, their bitterness is becoming visible to others. People are noticing the envy dripping from their tone. What they tried to hide is now written all over their face. Their allies are slipping away, no longer willing to carry their lies. Truth has a way of shining through and no darkness can contain it. This truth leaves them exposed, vulnerable and weak. They want to take what you have, but they cannot touch it. What is placed in your hands is sealed by heaven. No jealousy can steal what was never theirs to begin with. Every scheme they design only strengthens your position. Every attempt to break you adds more weight to your crown. Their failure is guaranteed. Type Amen to get blessing 2020.